Hey, what's up guys? My name's Josue. Welcome back to La Vida Josue. So today we got a super easy and delicious meal. We're making pasta. A chicken margherita style pasta. Super easy, super quick. You can make it in like 30 minutes. And it's gonna be sure to impress at your next dinner party, or if you wanna bring a potluck dish, whatever the hell you wanna make it for. You're gonna love it. Stick around and watch this video. I'm gonna teach you how to make it right now. Alright, so to start the dish, what I've done is I've taken a pot of everyday spaghetti noodles, filled it up with water and a generous amount of salt. And then we move on to the chicken. Alright, since this is a chicken margherita pasta, then we need to have some chicken, right? So here I got some easy chicken tenderloins. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. All clean, all natural from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's, if you see this video, holla at your boy. So we're gonna do a very easy marinade. I just got salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. There's already gonna be salt in the pasta, and there's gonna be salt in the actual sauce that we're making. So we're gonna take the seasoning nice and easy on the chicken. So I'm gonna go ahead and just drizzle that on top. Then I'm just gonna take a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and drizzle that over the chicken as well. I got this kind at Sam's Club, but you can get extra virgin olive oil at any local store ever. Next, with a pair of tongs, I'm just going to coat this evenly. So just take the tongs, flip the chicken, turn the bowl, flip it if you have to. Just make sure that the chicken is covered with the salt, pepper, and garlic powder. We're gonna go ahead and take the chicken and just put it into this sheet pan that I put some foil over. Now that the chicken is on the pan, we're gonna go ahead and just toss this in the air fryer here, or toaster oven, or AKA 5-in-1. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure that it's on the bake setting. So we're gonna take it all the way down to the bake setting. It's already on 350 degrees, so we're gonna go ahead and just switch the time up to 30 minutes here and crank that motherfucker. So we're gonna go ahead and hit start, let that cook, and that's gonna give us just enough time to make our sauce and our pasta, and then dinner is ready. Earlier I prepped my veg. I diced up an onion, I diced up some garlic, I diced up these beautiful yellow cherry tomatoes that I found at my local market, and I prepared the seasonings that I'm gonna use in the sauce. And of course, everything that I used to make this video is gonna be linked down in the description below. Alright, so this video is really all about this sauce. So it's pretty easy to make. What we do is we start off with 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of butter. And the pan is on a medium-low heat, so you just kind of want to melt these together. Hold on, let me turn on my fan, goddamn. And as the butter and the oil are starting to melt together, I'm gonna go ahead and add my diced onion, my chopped garlic. Make sure you get all that up out of there. And only half of these tomatoes. We're gonna use half later, so we're only gonna take half right now. Take your spoon and just start mixing everything up here. And we just want to let this saute this for a little bit so the onions get nice and translucent, the tomatoes get a little bit of color, and the garlic cooks down as well. When you see that the tomatoes are starting to break up like this, that's when you're ready for the next step. Next, what we're doing is we're taking a little bit of flour and we're gonna sprinkle that right up in here and stir it around. So the flour is gonna pick up all those juices and the oil. So we just wanna make sure it gets all that flavor so we're not wasting any of it. Now, when you mix it, it's gonna be thick with like 5 C's. So you just wanna make sure that you keep stirring it until it's thick as and you can't really see any of the flour. So I've turned the heat down to low, and next comes the chicken broth. So this part takes a bit because you want to make sure that you use a whisk and you just kind of whisk it around. It's on low heat, by the way, until it starts to unthicken and kind of come back to life and turn into a nice sauce. I know it may look kind of weird right now, but just wait, it's about to be fire. Now that it's starting to thicken up, you can kind of see it. See that? Maybe you can tell it's a little bit thicker. We're gonna go ahead and add milk, and this is just regular whole milk that I have here. Keep stirring it. The heat is on low. Temperature is important here because you don't want this to be like super hot and burning. You just need to make sure that you're constantly stirring until it's all nice and smooth. Now that the sauce is nice and smooth, we're gonna go ahead and turn the heat right back up to like a medium high. Yeah, this recipe is really about temperature control. It's up, down, up, down, up, down. So now we're just waiting for it to come right back to a simmer. All right, so it's starting to simmer. Now it's time to add our spices. We start off with dried basil, dried parsley, half a chicken bouillon cube, and then salt, pepper, and red chili flake. Switching back to the whisk, making sure it all gets incorporated into this sauce. Mix it as thoroughly as you can, and then reduce the heat back to low again. Oh, but take note, you want to make sure that you keep constantly stirring this, because if not, it's gonna stick. I switched back to the spatula, so I'm scraping it at the bottom as I turn it. Look at all this creaminess, so spicy. The tomato, look at the, oh, steamy. All right, so now that our sauce is nice and thickened up, we're gonna make it even thicker, son. We're gonna add 1 cup of shaved Parmesan cheese and 1 heaping spoon of cream cheese. Get in there. Switch back to the whisk here to make sure everything gets nice and incorporated together. By the way, if you can't have dairy, take a lactate, because that's what I do. Now that all the Parmesan cheese and the cream cheese is melted into the sauce, we're ready for the next steps. We take the other half of the tomatoes. I took some fresh basil leaves and chopped those up, and these are going in there as well. Then comes our spaghetti pasta. And yes, this is a different pair of tongs than the chicken. I have 2. So with that same pair of tongs, I'm just gonna fold the noodles into the sauce. Just keep turning them until all of your pasta is covered. All right, how about that? God damn, that looks good. And it's about to be good too, son. Now we can't forget about our chicken, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that up into small little pieces. Just cut them up into nice little strips like this. Now the plate, super easy, right? Just take some of the pasta, put it on the plate. Make sure you grab a few of those tomatoes. Take some of the chicken, throw it on top. And yes, I'm just using my hand because this is my house and I'm gonna eat this my damn self. A little bit more of the shaved Parmesan, kind of throw that on top there. You can use any kind of Parmesan, of course. Whole basil leaf to add a little bit of prettiness, and bam, there you go. Super easy, simple chicken margherita pasta. So that's how you make super simple and easy, quick, also chicken margherita pasta right in your own home during these continued quarantine times. Of course, you can use any noodles or protein of your choice. This is just a foundation on how to make it. Make sure to make it to your liking and then post a photo and then tag me on Instagram. All my social media is down in the description box below. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it out with all your friends and family or anybody that loves pasta. Make sure you hit the bell so you're notified the next time that I post a video. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.